Ja, wie koud. Ga je zo naar buiten?
Vind je het een beetje te koud?
Hier.
Wat vind jij ervan, Nona?
Als je naar buiten gaat en ik het je tieten.
Ja, dat is waar.
Oh, helaas ik er binnen niet.
Man, wat vind je van mijn outfit?
Oh, een beetje koud.
Hello fashion wreckers and welcome back to my channel. Where I take old clothes and make it fashion. It's been a while. I've been almost forgetting what to say. I wanted to make a top. So it's gonna be this kind of zero waste, avant-apocalyptic situation. If you don't know what it is, look it up. To make a long story short, I don't know what we made. But it's a cool technique that you can use for your zero waste projects and make some kind of cool stuff. I found my curls, just some cut-offs. So the idea is to make these girls into a top. You know what they say, the one man's trash is the other man's treasure. So we're not only cheapskates, but we're also responsible and sustainable. Kind of world-saving heroes.
We're such good citizens here.
Wait, play that back? Are you kidding me? Single-use cup and a plastic straw? Oh, come on. Today we're gonna use all the leftovers, little scrap that remained after making the Dion Lee fringed frayed pants. So it's gonna be like a zero waste kind of project, or well, zero. I'm not that ready yet to get called out. Call it a very little waste project. So I have this kind of golden top that someone made for me a couple of years ago. It's almost falling apart. Fits the vibe well, I don't know, I already feel like some layering coming up. This is the embroidery... Oh yeah, stabilizer. So it's almost like a papery kind of material that you can rip. You also have stabilizer that you can rinse away with water. Talking about magic. That will definitely save you a lot of time. But if you're like broke, and let's be honest, who is not, you may also try this out with just plain regular paper. I'm gonna cut like sort of a pattern out of the stabilizer. It doesn't have to be that exact because, you know, it's gonna be all quite rough, guys. Obviously, you don't have to tell me that twice. I'm cutting it very roughly. Most important is that it's gonna fit around the body. Then I'm also cutting a backside. Turned out I did not have enough threads to also do a backside. This is where my top starts to show the characteristics of maybe more like a necklace kind of thing.
Accessories.
Then you can get rid of your pattern. It might not have been the most suitable one because I felt like it was a little too wide. Just when you think you're ready, set, go. Nicely on track. I kind of realized that this top was not fitting me that well at all. It was very wide. So I'm just deciding to make it all a little bit smaller by making a fold, going in with the papery tape. However, I have a hot tip. Don't do that. That, my friends, was kind of completely unnecessary. It added about 3 hours to the project. Ooh. I just wish I had a little more threads. I'm gonna channel my inner Pollock, make a nice composition of the threads, very artistic, or you could say just very random. I hardly have even enough to cover the whole front. Uh-oh, this is gonna be skimpy, guys. And then when you're like happy with, you know, the composition of your pile of trash, top it off with a layer of tissue paper that I found, you guessed it, in the trash. I wouldn't be a real DIYer. I would not come with a cold spray glue now.
Spray glue, every DIYer, YouTube's best friend.
I hope this stuff is still usable. It was a moment, I thought I was clever, however. Here, that looks a little strange. This smells a little strange too. I'm here to tell you, yes, I think it's expired. It's not sticking. So yeah, I'm going in the old-fashioned way, using some pins and sandwiching it all together. The next step, getting some help from my best friend and me, aka the sewing machine. I stitch on more or less straighter than me, parallel lines. So it's best to take like a high quality sewing thread. The less easily it breaks, the more better it is. The betterer it is. Anyway, an industrial sewing machine will be like perfect right now. However, no, Senda did not really react positively to my ultimatum this year. So if he goes missing, I think we can safely say it's his own responsibility. But, you know, just between you and me, we never had that conversation, right?
It's a made-up tale. It's a total fabrication.
Yeah, I know. It looks a little bit like Carlos has just pissed over my work. However, don't worry, because in a bit that will be all gone. It will only look like Carlos ripped it to shreds. And you know what they always say, what you do horizontal, you also have to do vertical. Or the other way around. At this point everything was still easy, yay, how fun. So let's enjoy the moment while it lasts. Well, I'm going quite a few centimeters, inches, random distance back. Leave the ends of the thread hanging on, to make sure that even in the case of an apocalypse, it will not loosen. And then all the fun part starts, which is ripping all the paper out. Yeah, careful please, you don't want to break the threads here. You know, I was being so clever using the stabilizer and a thin paper on top. However, because of the tape and the pattern overlapping, it got really hard to rip the paper up there. That's what made it really take a long time to get it all out.
Several song-filled hours later.
Who knew it would take so much time to look like you survived the apocalypse?
16 paranoia-filled days later.
Romaine lettuce, Parmesan chips with an avocado, chicken, carrots, cucumber.
Yes, I look like I'm literally going insane. Truth is, I was. However, I feel a tutorial of a balaclava coming up. Let me know in the comments if you're interested and subscribe, of course. Then, nice is nice, but now we're gonna take it over the edge. I felt like it needed just a little bit more, so I'm gonna add some glitter and glamour. Vintage buttons and some like beads I still have.
Recycle, reuse. Remember that fucking song where we were growing up with that fucking dinosaur?
And as the next strap I added a little Swarovski studded strap and some like chain from the construction store. I even cut my finger. So I think it's a sign to just stop now and call it a day. I have to admit it's more a necklace than a shirt, guys. There was just not enough. It's kind of freezing, literally. I'm dying for you guys, as you can see. If you want to kick my ass a little bit so that I can make more videos, please subscribe to the channel. Can't even get it to fit well anymore. You guys, I was recording that scene twice in the cold outside. And it was twice out of focus. I hate my camera, it's just not working. Today I look like shit and it's raining outside like shit. Let the apocalypse begin, I don't care anymore. I'm done. I feel like with the blazer it's actually looking really good and I would probably be able to wear it, I don't know. Not now in the rain, but for grocery shopping with a little nipplegate. This all together without the blazer. It looks like an apocalyptic hoe. Which is also good, I guess.